With Facebook under fire, the amount of money that Mark Zuckerberg has spent on security has now come into question. Robert Frank joins us this morning to talk more about that. Hey, Robert.
Good morning, Carl. Where Facebook's latest security filing shows that the company last year spent $7.3 million on personal security and home security for Mark Zuckerberg. That was a 50% jump from 2016. And according to Equilar, it's the biggest sum ever for a Fortune 100 company, quote, by a wide margin. Now, by comparison, Oracle's Larry Ellison, he had what was believed to be the previous record at $1.8 million. Jeff Bezos at Amazon spent $1.6 billion in 2016, and Apple's Tim Cook had security expenses of just $224,000 last year, and Warren Buffett had around $387,000. So a huge gap now there. Google doesn't list any cost for security for Larry Page and Sergey Brin. Facebook also spent $1.5 billion on private jets. That was up 75% from 2016. And Sheryl Sandberg spent $2.2 million on security, or at least Facebook did. That's believed to be the second highest among Fortune 100 companies for 2017. So why these big increases? Well, in its filing, Facebook said the costs were necessary, quote, to address safety concerns due to specific threats. And Facebook also installed security systems at Zuckerberg's various homes. Now, they don't list the number of security guards who protect him, but media reports says he has a team of 16 guards working in various shifts at his Palo Alto home. Now, so many of those guards have now showing up every day that local residents are complaining about taking up too many parking spaces. Now, another reason why we may have had an increase last year, of course, Mark Zuckerberg took that famous road trip across America to learn more about how the rest of the country lives. That required a lot of security. Guys, back to you.
Robert, thanks. It's interesting. I think part of the reason for these security expenses is this tradition of Silicon Valley CEOs trying to live like everybody else. Some live in Atherton, behind gates. In some ways, it's probably less expensive to secure those locations than living in a leafy residential area in Palo Alto like Mark Zuckerberg does.
Exactly. It's not like he has the biggest house on the block. He's always been sort of notoriously understated despite the billions in his bank account.
Yeah, definitely some intriguing numbers that got a lot of attention last week in the wake of those congressional hearings. Robert, our thanks to you.